Hello and welcome back to another episode of Loop Hero. So this time we're gonna get pretty into it just right away. So this is the supplies we're going with. I'm going for heavy on the maximum HP and lots of food items. Plus that is because we are running with this deck. It is a very small deck, very small deck, and I'm hoping that its small nature will allow us to kind of build up and grab the things we want very quickly, and we can build it as we see fit. So yeah, we are going to confirm that. So we are going to be playing as the Necromancer, and we are going to get right into it. Awesome. So here we don't have any, we don't have the arsenal this time. We have the ancestral crypt. Ooh, spooky. So I can place like the ancestral crypt there. Seems just fine to me. We just want to make sure everything that has a soul dies. So that is what we're looking for here. Okay, awesome. So we can already start getting some meadows going, and we do start with just 20 HP per day, and we start with 20 more maximum HP as well. So that is pretty nice for us, just with the process we're going through here. Well, we want the magic HP pretty bad. I will pop a chrono crystal right there. And we will we want to pop cemetery there. Seems pretty nice. We aren't going storm temples this time. I'm not sure how well storm temples really work with the necromancer, and I wanted to do another necromancer run, so I thought we would kind of leave that. Oh, wasn't able to put down the grove. Just kill him. Bah. Okay, there we go. We're gonna pop down. We'll pop down like a grove right there, and we will pop down another meadow next to our chrono. We don't have very many cards in this deck, so we should be fairly well positioned to just kind of keep getting cards we want. So this time we are going to be going for a Harpy Mountain, because maximum HP is really nice on the Necromancer. So we want to make sure we get as much as we, reasonably can. Here we go. 2 defense. That sounds pretty good to me. We'll pop you down there. We'll pop another grove there. So we've set up our quest here. Got some extra HP in the middle of there. Here we go. More rocks. So we're getting lots and lots of wood, which is pretty good for us. Though our enemy spawners aren't really going to activate until a little while from now. So we aren't really going to, well, it's going to escalate pretty fast as the rat wolves and the skeletons start spawning in, and we start, placing down more and more quests for them. Should have put down that rock a little sooner, but what can you do? So we're still doing pretty good. Like, we aren't, we're able to hit the slimes, well, take them out relatively easily. They aren't able to ever really, get through our defenses, and they usually get distracted. So slimes in the beginning as well are most of our enemies. So we are kind of glad that they aren't doing too much to us. Though this 200% one could have actually damaged us directly if they managed to, get through our defenses, like if they just targeted us. But they, fortunately for us, decided to not just target us. Okay, so this skeleton is going to be a fair bit harder. So he has broken our magic shield, but we managed to kill him before he did anything bad to us. Well, that's just awesome. I like that. Okay, and well, That's just a straight upgrade. More skeleton level, even more max skeletons. We are up to 4 max skeletons here. We didn't even get up to that many, which I guess is a pretty nice sign. Pop down that right there for more HP per day. We're up to 38 already with only 3 of them. It's pretty nice. Boom. Okay, Harpy Mountain. Bucket loads of max HP. If we ever want to go for like a full desert run, I think we will have to kind of leave rocks and that kind of stuff out of it. Just because, not sure how much they'll really be useful to us. I think that was, that's one of the optimal ways we can do it. And CROSSBOWMAN, this is the upgrade we got last time. So the CROSSBOWMEN are going to help us with fights adjacent, which is pretty nice. That is just a straight upgrade. Bam. So he does like 6.5 and attack. He has 1 attack per second. So those are some fast attacks. So that's pretty good for me. But they can only hit on the tile adjacent to it, though the upgrade to the CROSSBOWMAN actually does increase the range, so they will attack every 2 tiles. And because I'm pretty sure each one can have that upgrade, you can get CROSSBOWMAN even very far away from your campsite once you have all the upgrades, which seems pretty cool. Do we want to go evasion or defense? I think we pop that for more defense, especially with a Harpy here. Harpies attack really fast, so defense is actually going to save us, well, more than, just straight evasion. Okay, so this guy here. So I feel like the skeleton is kind of our, milestone marker. See how far we're really coming. So that would be regen per second. We would lose a lot of skeleton level, and I don't think we want that. Okay, so the quest was placed on the correct one. That's good for us. So we are said to be bleeding at this point, but it looks like it may have worn off before we actually got hit by it. So goblin camp right there. Well, we'll pop that down afterwards. We do want more cemeteries. We are kind of looking for a lot of resources this run. We've spent quite a lot of our backlog in the recent past. So we are, we would like to see about getting a decent amount out of this. We will pop treasuries in this corner. It seems like a good idea to me. We already have quite a bit of wood and stone available, which is pretty nice. Bam, regen per second. I think we want to stick with our current build for now. These chronos do actually increase the chance of us encountering slimes along this area, which, is not bad for us. Putting more stuff, actually, that would have been better there or even there. Just for more stuff. Okay, let me take a look. Oh. Okay. Let us keep going. We want to make sure that we kind of get through these loops fairly quickly. So we don't really use the max skeleton, so I think more skeleton level is just going to be better. Like, we almost never use the extra skeletons. We could temporarily vaporize these people. A day will probably pass, so there will be more goblins here. but I think temporarily vaporizing them, though that does add a bandit camp. Okay, maybe I didn't think that through all the way. Okay, 2 slimes and a harpy. This is definitely not, well, our best look here. Okay, one of our skeletons is dead. Get an extra one here. Okay. So I think we pop cemetery there and probably a grove there. We do want more and more HP per day, well, and maximum HP, because we are desperately looking for, we desperately need to, you know, hit our power creep very soon. Because at this moment, we're not, you know, getting stronger faster than our enemies. Okay, good thing that he decided to retarget. Pop that there. So we got 65 HP per day. Pretty good for us. No skeletons here, thankfully. Though you are our quest objective, we should be fine to just take you out, though. There we go. Get some maximum HP there. So attack speed and evasion. I think we keep what we have for now. 4 of these guys, all on the same tile. Not what we like to see. We like to see our enemies very much spread out, which is why rat wolves are usually better, because they actually wander from tiles adjacent to them. Okay. So Horde would allow us, would just give us like a free 3 skeletons. Will just join us. Will join us automatically as we go through. Though they do count as part of our like summon quantity, so we wouldn't be able to summon any more until some of them died. But they would always be upgraded. They would be skeleton warriors or skeleton guards. We could take unseen care for permanent energy armor for every summoned skeleton. Or edge of impossible. I think we take unseen care. It is fairly early, and I think we will be making a lot of, we will be summoning a lot of skeletons. So I think that the more, it is something that kind of like multiplies your power as you get more of them. So seems pretty good to me. We will pop you there. It is 1 less HP, but we do want the resources, so we will want you to bloom. Okay, hitting this guy's hitting us pretty hard here, but he redirected, so we don't really have to worry. Summon quality and attack speed. Does our attack speed kind of ripple out to our skeletons? Because if it does, that would be huge, but I think we lose the 3 defense for attack speed and summon quality. This will kind of allow us to kind of summon in our guys a little faster here. And, you know, more warriors does seem like something we want to do. We kind of want to split the bandits, so I'm kind of doing this to make it so there's more spaces for the bandits to go than just there. We do have a lot of small fights along here, which is what we kind of want. We kind of want, you know, just 1 or 2 people at maximum. Okay, so Harpy, very, very dangerous. But it looks like we have taken out the slime finally. We didn't lose too much health, but we did lose quite a bit more than I wanted to. We will pop the battlefield, I think right there, to limit how many ghosts we spawn, but also give us more. Actually, ghosts have souls. So we kind of want some ghosts, but not too many. We because we actually, for everything that has a soul, everything that has a soul that we kill gives us maximum HP. So we want to actually, that's actually not a very good placement. It probably would have had a better placement maybe there for lots of soul generation. Here we go. Okay, so lots of like 1s and 2s. What we like to see here. Gives us lots of opportunities to summon more skeletons without reaching our maximum. I think we pop a battlefield there for ghost generation. Because even artificial life forms like slimes can have a chance to turn into ghosts. Which means that, you know, even though we aren't gaining... well, wait. That is... So we'd gain summon quality at the sacrifice of skeleton level. I think we already have enough summon quality. But this will give us more... Wait, no. Go away. But yeah, so +3 for every enemy with a soul killed. So this can actually transform enemies that we kill and then allow us to kind of kill them again. So even more souls. This guy has a soul, though I don't think he decides to use it. Okay, we got a skeleton guard there right at the end. It's a good sign that we can actually generate them. A rat wolf here. How did a rat wolf get here? I am very confused, but we are not doing very well. The harpy seems super focused on us, and it looks like our skeletons are very divided between the harpy and the rat wolf, making it a lot harder for us to actually, you know, kill either, especially with the rat wolf having 200% health. Okay, so we managed to kill that guy eventually. Well, we want more maximum health, and I guess popping that down there, we can do more chrono crystals to kind of duplicate more stuff here. Heal up for a good amount here. Lose a little bit of skeleton level, gain magic HP and summon quality. I think that is a good swap. Okay. Okay, so 2 skeletons is very much more scary. Though we do get the opportunity to summon a lot of them. A lot of skeletons for us. But it does decrease our health a lot here. Stone guard. I mean, not stone, skeleton guard. It's gonna help us redirect our attention fairly nicely. Looks like both of them turned into these, which don't have souls. But it gives them a chance to die again and hopefully turn into ghosts, but nope. Oh no. Okay, so it looks like no on that front. So we could pump that there for 4 HP per day. Though we could pump it there for 3 HP per day, and we gain noticeable changes from that as well. So regen per second, I actually want some of that. We got 26% summon quality from this amulet. I think we swapped to this regen per second, which is gonna allow us to, you know, increase our survivability from fight to fight. Yes, there's our summon quality all back, along with some more skeleton level. Turning to a ghost. No, didn't turn into a ghost. Another goblin camp. Though I haven't seen any more goblins spawn since I like vaporized them. Okay, these guys are dealing quite a bit of damage to us. Please. And this ghost, we should be able to. Oh, and ghost of a ghost. Each one of these has a soul. So we kind of, though he's targeting us now. It looks like we didn't get to transform him into prime matter. So, less summon quality, but gain attack speed. That could be nice for just getting our skeletons, like refreshing them faster. I wish we could have 3.6 regen per second. That would be awesome. I think we make the swap. We do want just more and more skeleton level, so we will take what we can get. Pop that there, because though I don't know how much cemetery action, treasury action we're really going to be getting. That's a crap load of magic HP. We didn't take any damage in that fight, which is pretty nice. Well, let's get some treasury stuff going then. Probably. Actually, we do kind of want some more stuff by this battlefield here. It's right after the camp as well. Though, this is a lot of enemies. I don't know if we are going to survive. I think we just took 50. 29, that's a lot. 41, that's also a lot. That is just more regen per second. We're going to swap into that right now. Let's get a bunch of max HP here. Okay, 4 goblins and one of them's 200% health. I did not realize this. We are dead. We are dead. Oh my god. Well, resurrect. We do start with a resurrection charge, but I think this might be where we cap off. Like we might even die with the resurrection charge. Here, like we got all the way back up to full HP. We're still gonna die. Oh, okay. I guess preparation ceremony. Because technically that only works after it's been activated. Well, if we are going to be running away, then we kind of want more resources, and more resources means putting stuff next to treasuries. Okay, so that's our first skeleton, and this guy's been strengthened, so hopefully we can... Okay. Whew. Okay, with the skeleton guard, I don't think we have anything to worry about here. And... bam. So I think here and now we are just going to run away. These goblins just are not good for us, and I really want to make sure that we get to keep what we've collected here. So I am going to retreat. Let me check our time for today's episode. Okay, so we are then going to see about going on another run of hopefully roughly the same length. Or, well, though if it does turn out to be freaking awesome, then I'm not going to say no about, you know, kicking up another one. Pop Ancestral Crypt right there. Looks like a good spot to me. Take some damage right away. Pretty awesome. We want HP per day. Ancestral Crypt actually gives us, you know, allows us to kind of access blooming meadows right away, so we don't have to kind of like just leave them in our hand. Regen per second, I like that, and pop a cemetery right there. Awesome, 2 defense, and let's pop another cemetery there. Boom, boom. We'll already get piling up those memory fragments and those preserved pebbles. Ooh, battlefield. Well, skeletons are kind of a pain in the ass when they come back from the dead. Maybe we'll pop a battlefield there. And then we'll pop like... I think we'll pop like a village there, which is right after. Like, we'll heal here, go through this, and then heal again. Seems pretty okay. Though the heal from the villages won't ever be like, you know, amazingly high, just because of we don't have any wheat fields. But you see, scarecrows suck really bad for us, like very bad, because they can hit all of our skeletons and us at the same time, which makes it basically hell. Pop a grove next to the battlefield just so we have some enemy generation there, but I don't think we're gonna put like basically anything else next to it. More max HP, and then we're gonna see about upgrading that point there, I guess. Damn, okay, so you and attack speed. No, I'm not super interested. There we go. More max HP. Got the crossbowman coming in handy here. Didn't turn into a ghost. Okay. Do you need a soul to turn into a ghost? Because that would be annoying. Oh, all enemies that have a soul. I guess I'm stupid then. Upgrade that. So, rat wolves do have a soul. So, that, I guess, will be how we, you know, generate at least a little bit of ghosts over there. That's just worse. Though, getting some attack speed and evasion from this is actually pretty nice. Yeah. More skeleton level and some defense too. It's pretty nice for us. Magic HP and defense, yeah. Chrono crystals. I think we're gonna pop one right there. It's already chronoing that, which is pretty nice for us. HP per day up to 29, and max HP is almost up to 100. Oh, max HP just went over 100. We're gonna get our max our HP per day up even higher. Two skeletons is currently our max, so we don't do too much more on that front. Treasury, pop that in that corner. A level 3 grimoire right now is actually doing us crazy good stuff. Though we are kind of just putting everything into HP per day. Like, we aren't putting anything around the treasury because we want to make sure everything gets chronoed. 4% attack speed, summon quality skeleton level. Probably better than 2 defense. I kind of want to keep the regen per second though for now. Just, you know, so our hard fights can kind of be forgotten about before our big fights. Increase our max HP like crazy. Skeleton level, a lot of skeleton level. I think that's probably better than regen per second though. See, so we are getting a lot of maximum HP. We aren't gonna want to do that. Rock there is gonna give us more maximum HP, and that there is going to give us our resources, which is why we're here. But we do want to make sure we are building a good hand so we don't die before this point, before the end. before we're able to, you know, run away with our tails between our legs. We will pop that there. That is 4 HP per day. Though... probably pop that there. Is what it is. Actually, our cozy camp does with its crossbows would, you know, help us with those pesky rat wolves. I think we'll pump that there and just kind of make a chain that way instead of trying to make like a 4x4 or like a 2x2 of treasuries. Here we go. Yes. I wasn't super attached to the defense, and attack speed is just going to help us get these guys out a little sooner. Skeleton level and more skeleton level, more defense. Sounds awesome to me. Let's get that mountain up in here. Bam. That is, it would give a skeleton level, but I want to stick with the magic HP because magic HP is really awesome for us. Though it's even awesomer when they don't attack us at all and just attack our skeletons. But for people like the heartbeat, magic HP is gonna, you know, keep us from dying. Though we are getting 5 defense from our grimoire, so 5 defense does help with repeating attacks. And because we do have crossbowmen, I think I am going to place that there. Kind of glad that these goblins decided to split up. It means we're going to lose a lot less health to them. Okay. Ambitions of the Dead. Edge of Impossible. I think Edge of Impossible is probably going to be the best for us. It'll allow us to kind of sometimes, you know, spawn extra skeletons. Keep our enemies on our toes. On their toes. Not sure that makes too much sense, but we'll pop that there. We are looking for a bit more chrono crystals. Of course, they decided to clump up away from our, you know, crossbowmen. Maybe they just knew. Luckily, our skeletons don't bleed, which I think would be so bullshit. If our skeletons start bleeding, I'll be frustrated. Just because, come on, they're skeletons. They don't have blood. How can they bleed? So hopefully someone thought about that before it was placed all the way in. Okay, we didn't get Edge of Tomorrow to go off, but we did manage to just kill him. That is a lot of skeleton level, and I think we kind of just want more skeleton level. Sounds awesome to me. Leave that behind. Get more maximum HP. We're up to like 637 for our maximum HP. That is pretty good. Think we're gonna place another battlefield here. Maybe place a little bit more grove action here. Another meadow there. And rock there. It still increases our HP by 3, but it won't get any for being like adjacent to stuff. So we're gaining less maximum HP for that, but we're also getting a decent amount of resources. And right now we are doing okay, though we are just about to hit the hardest part of our cycle, which is thieves plus skeletons. Pretty crazy. Lose some attack speed for 1% summon quality? I don't think so. Let's place down just a 3rd village right there. Yeah, why not? Just heal. Another battlefield. So I could start creating some blood clots. I'm not sure I want to, though. I would like to change... Okay, so by placing this here, only this tile has a chance to, you know, start spawning ghosts. I don't think I want to make ghosts out of bandits because they're already not, you know, pleasurable for us to fight. Oh, they've already stolen some of our items. Hopefully they don't steal anything that we have equipped right now. Another village, I think. That means it's gonna appear on village tiles every day. Every day, we're gonna get more and more people there. That's gonna be pretty... That's gonna get out of control fast. But we just healed up for a bunch there, and I think it's gonna help that we have all that healing right there. I'm gonna just take these guys out. We're doing like 30 damage per hit with our... Which is pretty freaking awesome. Here we go. Okay, good. He's hitting the skeleton before he decides to hit us. It's good for us. It's still edge of impossible, but we do have lots of, like, you know, singular fights here. So lots of chances for us to kind of double summon. Though this fight, I think, is going to be a lot harder. I'm glad it wasn't the goblin leader that was made 200% stronger. Though, just because now that he's dead, this guy's going to be hitting 15% slower. And we just curb stopped him. Damn. Okay, and hit him. He's dead now. Well, I think we want to chrono that for more HP per day. We're up to 80 HP per day. That's pretty good. CROSSBOWMAN isn't going to be in this fight, but he will be helping us in the next fight. I do like the attack speed, but I think I like magic HP more. We've got the CROSSBOWMAN here. He's just going to keep hitting this guy. Give us a lot of extra opportunities to just kind of keep up. We want more magic HP. CROSSBOWMAN is going to be super useful here. He's just going to keep hitting this guy, even though he has especially with his 200% health. It's very useful. That's much lower on the skeleton level food chain. We want to pop you there. Okay, so now this fight is going to be a bit harder. So they've already broken through our stuff. This may be our last loop. We are leaving our loops rather early, but it is probably for the best, just because a lot of crazy stuff is trying to kill us hardcore. Did we just drink a potion outside of combat? That's very odd. Okay, let's pop that there. Another goblin camp. Ah, yes. Goblins. More. I wanted more goblins. Let's pop that there for more HP per day. We're up to 86 HP per day. So every day that passes, we get a huge helping of HP. Boom. Even more HP from these mountains. Of course, the goblin managed to spawn just before we kind of left. Oh, encouragement means you hit 15% faster. So now you're dead, it's kind of gone. Though the ghost is here now. But now we can kill you extra times. Get even more stuff out of you. Well, we want to crack you open. Boom. Crap. Crap, I don't want either of those. So, because this is going to be our last loop, overlapping this stuff, it gives us noticeable changes. So, I'm going to do that. Spawning blood clots by the dozen. Blood clots are actually very dangerous. They hit very quickly, which for the necromancer is bad news, because if they just target on you and you don't have like enough like defense, you'll just die. And defense is really the only way to deal with them, because they just hit so often that percentage chances to evade, they'll eventually just get you. So we are going to pop down both of these rocks here. Crack another one of these open. It is our last loop, so we want to crack as many of these open as possible. Pop down another village there, and let's pop down another cemetery right here. Let's get a bunch more, hopefully a few more things to help us out. Okay, let's get this let's take the skeleton out. You have a soul, but you decided not to turn into a ghost because you're mean. This is going to be a bit harder of a fight, though the skeleton guard has made it a lot easier. Okay, we lost some health there, but I don't think it was the worst thing that could have happened. A couple more things there and we might be able to finish this off. He's already stolen an item. Whoa, you guys act fast. Yeah. So we are just gonna kind of save our stuff, because if he steals, we kind of want to make sure we have more stuff to kind of replace it with. Another one of you. We could probably have placed another meadow next to this chrono crystal, or right there, but I think finishing off these treasuries is going to be the best thing for us. Though 4 of these guys, I am very scared for our life here. Edge of Impossible coming in super handy. We do need just more of them though. We do actually have a resurrection charge. I think we'll take counterattack, so whenever we take damage, it kind of just gives us a chance to retaliate. They did steal our ring. We only have 1 ring, so I'm just gonna pop the 16% evasion. Heal, heal. Meat stew. A bowl of hot stew is the best way to stay warm on a cold winter night. Still good at any other time, of course, spiced with some dried herbs. Receive additional 5 HP while passing through a village. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 villages all in a row. Imagine like lightning all the way through there. That's actually would be a great spot for lightning, because of all these stupid bandits, which, you know, evade so much. The lightning would just be guaranteed to hit them. If it decided to hit them is the real issue. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, pop that there. We are collecting up a sizable amount of resources, especially stable metal, which is awesome. We definitely want more stable metal going here. Please kill them all. Okay, Edge of Impossible coming in handy dandy. I think we're gonna swap that out for maximum skeletons isn't exactly what we want with Edge of Impossible, because it just means that we usually finish fights before we can actually do anything. So, but I don't think it's gonna be too much of an issue right now. We are gonna pop a grove there so we can get some extra stuff. And where can we pop a chrono crystal where it might boost something we want? Well, actually, this meadow isn't going to go next to this treasury. That rock is. Though we kind of, maybe we wanted to keep that, maybe we wanted to keep that meadow just in case. So right before the end, we might be able to, you know, still finish off the treasury, even if it isn't as efficient as it could have been. Can we please get one card? A good card. A meadow. We are gonna finish that off. And then, well, I think it's pretty obvious what we want to do from here. We want to put you there so we can get noticeable changes there, and then pop you there for more pebbles. I think this is a decent haul, and I think this episode has probably gone on for long enough, so I think we are going to retreat. I thank you all for sticking with me in this episode. We are going, ooh, looks like we might be able to do this upgrade, which would mean it would hit from the tile adjacent to the campfire and the tile adjacent to that. So that could be pretty awesome, though it would take all of our wood, though our food supplies, we have 46 rations, 46. It would take 8 metal and then 1 orb of expansion. So that might be nice. We will also take a look at this. We could build another mud hut, or we could just build another watchtower, which means another crossbowman would help us. Or we could just kind of sit on these resources. We could grab a forest. I don't know what forests do. Let's look at the, no, we can't see anything about the lumberjack. So we are just gonna place this forest in a bad spot the first time. No, they can only be placed on this upper corner. Do we just, well, I think we want to just pop it down. Let's just pop it down in that corner then. Wow, it's a forest. Yep, a forest. Solid wood, it's truly unbelievable. Yeah, I get it, I know what a forest is. A shining example of perennial green, evergreen flora. Are you making fun of me? That's how a log or a plank looks before it dies. So exciting. Yes, you're definitely making fun of me. I'm not sure. They don't even remember what the world was like before, so maybe that's just cool to them. A forest. So this unlocks the forest and thicket cards. It didn't actually use up the resources for a potential upgrade, so we can actually take a look. So the lumberjack. The grim but skilled lumberjack prefers the company of trees and his axe. After an expedition, it gives you 1 stable branch for every completed loop, but no more than the amount of tiles around the lumberjack's hut. Unlocks the ability to craft furniture if the supply depot is built. Awesome. War camp. An obstacle course with training dummies and a grumpy old war veteran. Enough to make you live a bit longer in battle. Increases hero strength by 4%. Unlocks the outpost card. Okay. Then the alchemist tent. A clinking of vials and unusual color smoke. The unusual color smoke indicates iron is being transformed into gold, or something else is into something else. Grammar, there's a little whack. Unlocks alchemy. Unlocks the ability to craft jewelry if the supply depot is built. Unlocks the 0 milestone golden card if the intel center is built. River. Unlocks the river card. Bridge. I have no idea. So we could add more crossbowmen here. We could add more mud huts, which would give us more access to more different, supply cards. I think what we're gonna do though is we are going to upgrade this watchtower. It's gonna allow it to increase its effectiveness, and I think early on, maybe placing some stuff right close to the camp tile might be very useful because they just do kind of a static amount of damage. I don't think it increases per loop. So it might be nice for, making things a little hard early. This, the crossbowman might be able to help mitigate that. So yeah, we are going to upgrade. It's gonna use a lot of this metal though, but I kind of want to use this food. We have 46 rations. That's insanity. So we're just going to upgrade that right away. The tower will allow us to see monsters from a greater distance. Don't worry, those beasts won't scare my men. Okay, and if we can upgrade it again, it increases the tower's crossbowman's strength. 30 2 food. Now that's why we have all these rations. I was worried that we weren't gonna ever use them, but it would just, it does use the same orbs that we need for the forests though. And I don't know if we have all of those in supply, but I think we could do a little bit of crafting with the food we have. So with the crafting, does the crafting generate different types of new food, or will it only generate the same types that you've already made? I don't know. Let's try it out. So it made a loaf of bread. We already have loaves of bread. We're gonna try one more time. It made mixed nuts. Okay, so I think it's just random from the list. A small basket of various nuts. You won't go bad and will feed you well. A great type of food to store for the winter and a nice evening snack. Plus 2 max HP for every point of defense the hero has. That could be nice. I think we'll save these our metamorphosis though, because these are built out of noticeable changes, 20 of them, which is pretty crazy high. But yeah, so I think this is going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you'll come back next time to see what's up with these forest and thicket cards. But yeah, so I'll see you then. Bye-bye.